Coming up, we've got an ice diamond to take a look at. The new Parrot drone from CES. Father Robert will have a first look. Next book, notebook for under $300. The Papago Smart Scale. And I'll see if my new t-shirt can take the mustard. It's all coming up. It's time to watch before you buy.
Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Bandwidth for Before You Buy is brought to you by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com.
Before You Buy is brought to you by SmartThings. SmartThings lets you monitor, control, and automate your home from wherever you are using your smartphone. Right now, SmartThings is offering Before You Buy listeners 10% off any home security or solution kits and get free shipping in the U.S. when you go to smartthings.com/twit and use the offer code TWIT10 at checkout. It's time for Before You Buy, the Twit product review show where we get some of the latest, greatest stuff and ask our hosts to take a look at it. Sometimes it's a first look. That's coming up with this new Parrot drone that is really cool. But sometimes it's a more in-depth look. We take some time. We actually spend some time to live with these products. And that's what Carly Perkins has done with the Yan. Hey, Carly.
Hey, Leo. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Carly's one of our great producers. You might have seen her teaching me how to tap dance on our New Year's Eve show. She's a tap dancer and a great person. And we gave you the silliest product ever. This is called the Yan Touch Ice Diamond. What is it?
It's a Bluetooth LED speaker, Leo. And here
glows.
it is. It glows. It lights up. The tempo matches different color schemes.
Oh, so it's like a light organ
a lot
kind
of different things. Yeah. So I'll just show you what it comes with really quick. So it's the speaker here. Comes with this awesome velvet pouch you can tote it around in.
No, really. Is that pouch? Is that awesome?
This is awesome.
Is that
this
like
is luxurious, and I love it. I fancy this. And then we have this remote here. You can use to...
across the room, you can make it dance.
You can make it dance across the room. Okay. We have a USB cable here and then a 3.4 millimeter line input.
But you don't need that, or do you?
You don't need it, but if you were having, if the connection wasn't right for Bluetooth, you could always use that too.
So, but you can use this wirelessly?
Wirelessly.
From your phone?
From your phone, yeah.
Are you going to play some music
I'm going to play some music, yes. So, there's two different ways you can connect.
What are the kids listening to these days?
You know what?
Pitbull?
I still listen to Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and a lot of great hits from the 60s and 70s.
The kids, right on. The kids like good music, my era. All right.
Yeah.
Play something good for us.
Let me just connect real quick.
How is it as a speaker? Does it sound good?
It sounds great, Leo. So I use the speaker from about 30 feet away, down the hall, around the corner, in my room, door closed. I could still hear the speaker great. So it has really high quality sound. It's actually a 300% sound boost, an enhanced version from the Black Diamond that came previously before the Ice Diamond. So I'm just going to go ahead and...
This is the kind of thing.
Turn this on.
I feel like a teenager would be into this at a party,
Oh, it's great for parties. I used this at a Christmas party, at a Halloween party.
Did you? Oh, wow.
I did, and
You've had this for a while.
Yeah, I've been playing with it, and I really love it because it adds the ambiance of a party.
I feel like Glinda.
I'm going to tell your fortune.
Welcome to the Emerald City. Holy cow.
So now I'll go ahead and connect to Bluetooth.
Okay. Now it's turning blue. Was green, it's blue. Wow, this is brighter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm going to show you all the different things it can do with...
Even in the studio, with our studio lights, it's pretty darn bright. Okay, now we're hearing Pink Floyd come out of it.
So now, you want to see some colors dance?
Yeah, let's see the dancing colors.
There you go.
Oh, show me the money.
And you can do one bright color, and it changes all sorts of... It has actually over 16 million different colors.
So you can turn it down?
You can turn it down, you can...
So if it's too bright, like you want to create a mood, put some Michael Bublé on and get some bubbly.
Yeah, and the really great thing is that the music... color scheme and variations will match the type of music you're playing.
Actually, this is kind of cool.
This actually matches the tempo of the song you're playing. So...
Is this a modern lava lamp for the
it really
21st
is.
century?
It's fun, and it really lights up the room, which is great, when you're playing music as well, so.
Now, it's not stereo, is it? I mean, that's just one, or is it two speakers?
Drivers, one in
right.
speaker drivers on the left and right sides
so
of
it
the
is
speaker.
Stereo.
Yeah.
But not a lot of separation, but still.
Right. And then here you also have You can put the remote control right into here. So I'll show
you
you
don't
that
lose it. That's
little cubby
good.
hole. So it's all together in the
like
unit.
that.
And then here you have the bass resonant tube above it. So you get that, you're
So
all
it
about
would-
that bass, right?
It wasn't
Liam?
real. I am all about that bass. So you don't get a lot of bass with it sitting out there, but if you put it closer to a wall, it'd be a little more resonant.
The bass
resonant.
quality is pretty strong. Yeah,
it?
I mean,
All right.
you can turn it up and it gets.
Do you have anything with a little more bass?
Yeah, definitely. Let's get you some bass.
I want to hear the
Any
bass.
requests? Let's see what I have on here.
I don't know what you have. Yeah.
Let's see. Take a look.
Anything with a boom, boom, boom. I like that boom, boom, boom.
Let me see if I have some Black Eyed Peas in here.
Oh, that would do it.
That would work.
That would do it. Yeah. So how much is the Ice Diamond?
The Ice Diamond retails at $149.
Okay. It's a little
So
pricey.
it's a little pricier than some, but I feel like with the light and sound integrated technology, it's worth it.
Pros
for
and
that price.
cons.
So pros would be that it definitely adds some great ambiance for a party. You can have for outdoor parties or holiday parties, as I tested it out with. It really adds something special beyond
Right.
just the normal Bluetooth speaker. And also it has great sound quality. It's clear, crisp. Even if you're in the other room, you can hear it very well. And you can operate it using your phone, the app, the Bedtime Social app. And then a con would be
Wait a
the
minute,
price
it's
is
called
a little
what?
bit,
Bedtime?
The Bedtime Social
Bedtime
app. You can
Social.
operate it from your phone. Yeah.
Okay, so this
I'll
is
show you.
kind of like a bedroom, kind of a romantic thing. Bedtime Social,
Here,
right?
yeah. So this is the app
Yeah.
here. So you can actually
Oh, it's a neat app.
you can operate
You have
the,
to put it right
the
here so
sound
we
and
can
the
see it.
lights straight
Right
from
from
your
it.
phone. So you can be if say that you don't say the remote's feeling a little small for you.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to look at it while you're in bed.
That's
That's
cool.
something that you can do, and you can actually coordinate it to work with your alarm system.
So if I press play now, will it? Oh, look.
Yeah. So it's on. You just have
Whoa.
to.
It's making sounds. I have the music here. All right.
Yeah.
And what about the con? Oh, it's got a sleep timer. That's nice. What about the
Yeah.
cons?
So I think a con is the price because it is a little bit higher than some Bluetooth speakers, but I still feel like it's worth it. Another con is that sometimes there is interference.
Right.
When you're in the next room using the phone as opposed to using the remote in view of the speaker, it can sometimes interfere,
Right.
but it's not consistent. It's really intermittent. So I don't think it's not a con that would keep me from buying the product.
All right. So you give it a buy?
I give it a buy.
You found
I
this
really
easy
liked
to
it.
use, the software?
Very easy to
Okay.
use, and in rare, step-ups, mix-ups with the sound, it was really pretty clear and crisp.
How do I change the
So-
song on here?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and
So let's play some songs.
Let's play some songs. So
Carly Perkins, one of our producers here,
use this.
tap dancer extraordinaire, and gives it a buy for the Yan Touch Ice
this
Diamond.
doesn't have very good bass.
This is good. Little Crystal Gale. Don't it turn my bass size brown? No. Oh, that's good. Wow.
I can find something with a little bit more bass too. So yeah,
Do a light show, though. I want to see a light show.
I love the rainbow.
Show me a
lights.
light show.
So you have the rainbow lights, little mood music, little mood lighting,
I like this.
little slow dance.
It'd be kind of romantic.
It's very romantic. That's actually one of their selling points too. So that's really fun. And you can do one solid color. Do you like blue?
I like your music, is what
Do
I
you
like.
like?
You have excellent
Good.
taste.
Thank you.
Carly Perkins, thank you. A buy on the Yan Touch Ice Diamond. Father Robert Balacer, as you know, is in Vegas for CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, and I really wanted him to go look at. He's a drone nut. I really wanted him to go look at the new Parrot AR drone. They introduced the first AR drone a few years ago at CES, and we were blown away. But they've got a new one. Robert has a first look. Take a look.
I'm Father Robert Balacer with Before You Buy. We're here at CES for a first look at the Parrot Bebop. Parrot is known for the AR drone. It was one of the very first mass-produced, mass-accepted ways to get in the air. I'm standing here with Francois, who's going to explain what the difference is between that and the Bebop. Francois, what is the Bebop?
So the Bebop is the latest quadrocopter from Parrot. So it's really light and really safety. And we can achieve that with a small video camera that is stabilized. On the Air Drone 2, you didn't have the stabilization of the camera. Here you have a 180-degree camera lens. And so you record an 80-degree video. And so you move the window that you record on the sensor. And so you have a stabilized camera, but with no mechanics, with nothing. So it's really light, and it's only weight 400 grams.
I think that's one of the secrets. The reason why I like this so much is it kind of looks like a toy. I'm used to building bigger quadcopters, and I expect gimbals and really big motors. This is using, these are like 1800 series motors. It's really, really light, but it's deceivingly capable. You've been flying this thing over the crowd the entire night, and it has some very nice performance. It's got some pickup. Now, what's the range on this? Let's say I just wanted to take this out for a flight. How far away could I get before I start losing touch with my controller?
So with the tablet, it's at least 200 meters. With some tablets that have better performance, you can go further than that. And but also we have the Sky Controller, and that's a remote control that we designed especially for the Wi-Fi. And so you can go up to 2 kilometers with it.
And that's actually got me really excited because I'm used to using sticks. I always fly with sticks. And with the Sky Controller, I now have the option to use the screen to control the camera, but I use the sticks to control the craft. That's fantastic. Now let's run down some of the other specs really quickly. Of course, it's got GPS, so it'll hold location. When you put it into a spot, it will stay in that spot until you tell it otherwise. It's got the ability to move the camera digitally, so you can pick what it is that you want to look at. It's got 11 minutes of flight time. It comes with 2 batteries plus 1 additional one if you get the flight controller, and well, it's available now. So I guess the only question is when or how much can they pay for this?
So for the Bebop only, it's for $499, and for the bundle with the Sky Controller, it's $899.
Okay, well, you've made a convert out of me. I definitely want to take one of these for a spin. We're going to see if we can get you a non-first look before you buy. Take this thing out into a field and see how it performs. Until then, Francois, thank you very much for a look at the Bebop.
So there you go, the Bebop. I can't wait to get one. That's a first look, though. We will, you know who's going to get one immediately is Father Robert. And we'll have a full review from Father Robert of the Bebop from Parrot. $500, that's a good price for what you get. Now it's time for OMG Chad, the old redhead, host of OMG Craft at patreon.com/OMG Craft. No,
Chad.
OMG Chad. That's where he makes sandwiches for all comers.
Yep. I'll eat them too.
Yep. So this is a new category that I think is interesting. Google has done so well with the Chromebook at $250 to $350 that a number of Windows machine manufacturers have come up with equally inexpensive kind of Chromebooks, but running Windows. HP started this with a stream, and part of the reason this happens is because Microsoft, for screens of 9 inches or less, gives away Windows, so they don't have to pay for the operating system.
But this is 10.1.
So they paid for the operating system.
So they apparently paid for the operating system.
Who makes this? This is the Next Book.
This is the Next Book, and that's apparently who makes it.
Oh, you know what? They've been around for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, they're the manufacturer and everything. This is like you said, a very inexpensive. Now this is not just a laptop or notebook, but it's also a tablet. So it's one of these convertible sort of situations. It's running.
Does it have a kickstand? No.
No, because
it doesn't need a kickstand.
Doesn't need a kickstand.
Wow, this is kind of like the Asus Transformer.
Yeah.
But it's running Windows 8.1.
It's running Windows 8.1, full 8.1. You get also a year subscription to Microsoft Office 365.
Wow.
Which comes with a terabyte of SkyDrive.
That's what Stream is doing too.
Right.
And it is that Chromebook model where you have complete Office suite, you have cloud storage, because does this have a lot of storage?
32 gigabytes.
Yeah, you don't need it.
That's a total 32 gigabytes. So with the operating system and programs installed, you get like 26 when you
so you
actually
can save some stuff, but the idea is not to save everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is a 10.1-inch screen. The resolution is 1280 by 800.
It looks decent.
It's decent. That's exactly what I would say. It's not full HD,
right,
but it is past that. So like for me, 720 is kind of the minimum that you need in a. It has to be above 720, and this is above that. It has, of course, you're going to have all your wireless connectivity, Bluetooth 4.0. The processor in here is the Intel Atom processor.
Right, that makes sense.
This is the quad-core 1.83 gigahertz. Let me also think it has a battery in here is 6,000 milliamp hours.
Well, that's not much. How long will it go for?
They claim at 10 hours. I got 4. Or sorry, I got 6. I got 6 hours when I was using it. I was browsing.
That ain't bad though.
Normal screen brightness, that sort of thing. There is a webcam on the front. This is really
Weird
low
place.
resolution. Yeah, it is weird. I mean, I think what they'd expect you to do is use it this way during your whatever. But yeah, that's a very low resolution 0.3 megapixel camera, and then on the back is a 2 megapixel camera. On the top is where you have your buttons. So you have power, lock, volume up, volume down, and then a Windows key. This is your Windows
on the
button.
top of the screen, not on the keyboard.
And it's
well, there's one on the keyboard too.
There is one on the keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah. You have one on the keyboard. But normally when you're using this in tablet mode, the only way to get back to the Windows
you have to
home
press the
screen
button.
is you have to push this really tiny button over here on the
Well,
side.
that's not horrible.
On the top you have your...
Is it a touch screen? It has to be,
right? It is
right?
a touch screen.
Wow.
It is a touch screen. It's capacitive, yeah. You have your headphone in and out. This is a headphone and mic jack. You have your power jack, which this is something I didn't like, is its power connector is one of these sort of pin power connectors. I really wish this would have been micro USB.
I agree.
Because if you break this or something, lose it, and then you have to go buy theirs. Micro USB for your USB. You have HDMI, teeny tiny HDMI, and then also an SD card slot, which you can take up to a 64 gigabyte SD card, and then a microphone and the light sensor as well right there. So in using this day to day, it's slow. It only has a gig of memory for RAM. It just feels like if I was to create a new tab, it just takes forever, and then I'm gonna type in what I want. It takes forever. It still hasn't even happened yet. So there we go. Now we finally have the page. You can tell. I mean, it's really a slow, experience when you're using this. The good thing is that it's full Windows 8.1, so you can get any desktop class application. Not sure if you'd want to run it on here. But you can have Skype, full version. You could essentially do a little bit of photo editing and things like that before you put it up onto the cloud, which is kind of nice. Now, the big, awesome, cool thing about this is the price. Its normal MSRP is $170.
Wow.
$180.
Wow.
Yep. Sorry, that's what you can get from Walmart. You can get $170. Now on Amazon, you can find it for $280. So there's 270. 270.
So it's $179 at Walmart and
right.
$270 at
270
Amazon.
At Amazon.
That is even $270 is good, but $179, holy cow!
Insane.
And that includes a terabyte of storage on OneDrive and a year worth of Office.
Absolutely, 365.
Which is normally like $80 a year.
And it comes with the keyboard, which a lot of these you'll buy.
Like the
you'll
Surface.
just buy the tablet for that price.
Keyboard not included.
And then the keyboard will be another, almost $100 sometimes. So
this competes with the Stream, the HP Stream. This is a new category. I think we're going to see a lot of these.
Extremely inexpensive.
Yeah, inexpensive kind of Chromebook competitors running Windows. So pros and cons.
So for the pros is definitely the price. If you need to get this for a family member who you know is not going to need it, absolutely. It includes,
I think for a student, a kid.
For a kid,
a sixth
child.
grader, this would be great.
Absolutely. Or if maybe you have a project that really needs a touchscreen computer and you want it to run Windows, perfect. I mean, it's under $200. Another pro is that it includes the detachable keyboard instead of it being a separate thing that you buy, and the free 1-year subscription to Microsoft Office 365.
And remember, unlike a Chromebook, a kid can play Minecraft on here. This is a full computer.
I wouldn't want you to. Oh, and
did you play? I mean, did you try it with Minecraft?
I didn't load up Minecraft.
Oh, come on, you're OMG Chad.
I know. I mean, I could barely run the browser. It felt like, putting Minecraft. I just didn't even want to see
But it could run Java and it could run Minecraft.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it really could. For the cons, I really disliked the charging cable being this pin. I really wish they would have done micro USB. The keyboard hinge is magnetic, so it can easily detach when you would rather it not detach. There's no locking capability. Right. The small storage on the device being about 26 gigabytes of usable storage, and this is top heavy.
Whoa.
It is, if you're gonna use if you're going to use the actual touch
Don't
screen,
poke it if you're going to do
yeah,
that.
It's and this is also as far back as it hinges back. So if you have it in your lap, sometimes you're like, well, I want more.
Right.
That's it. That's as far as it hinges, and I believe that's because of how top heavy it is.
Yeah,
and
if you hinge anymore, it would always
yeah,
fall
if you
over.
hinge
Yeah.
it anymore, it would fall over all by itself. There's a few other things like the touchpad on the thing isn't very great. It's it's plastic crummy
It's $179.
But that's the thing. That is the absolute thing. So would I recommend someone buy this? Probably not. But I can totally tell that there's a market. I'm giving it a try because
Look, if you have
I
less
don't
than $200
want
to
to say-
spend on a computer and you want a Windows computer, this is it.
I say they did the things that I really care about is screen density and
It's a touch screen for $179.
Yeah. So
That's pretty amazing that we can
that
get that
is
low.
the next book, Quad Core 8.1 tablet.
And this is, you may not have heard the name, but this is not a fly-by-night company. They've been around for quite a while, making low-end laptops. I think they're actually quite good. They have a very good reputation. So a try.
I try.
For the next book, $179 at Walmart, $270 at Amazon.com. But try to find it at Walmart if you can. You can buy it online.
You can buy it online on
Okay.
Walmart.
So you don't have to go to a Walmart. All right.
Yeah. There's,
Thank you, Chad. Chad Johnson. He still creates OMG Craft. He hosts the Giz Wiz, and he appears regularly on Before You Buy. And if you want to support his great Minecraft show, go to patreon.com/OMGChad.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to plug?
That's about it.
How's the balloon animal thing going?
Balloon animal career is still, chugging. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Are you
for your
available
big-
for parties?
You gotta wait for your big break in that industry, and it'll happen one day.
He's really good. Why did we not do balloon animals weren't we going to for New Year's
We
Eve?
were, but I was scheduled at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
I see.
And my
flight.
storage unit doesn't open until 9 a.m.
So the balloons were locked up.
And they were all locked up. And by that time, we were already running, and we had so much content that it never happened. It's
Next
back
year.
there. It's right back there.
I saw it next year.
Yep.
Balloon animals. He's really good. I mean, I can't overstate that. All right, Shannon Snubs, Shannon Morse. By the way, their new show is debuting, I think, this week.
Ooh.
Patrick Norton will be on Twit, The Tech Thing. Shannon is his co-host, and we had her review the Papago. I like that. I just like the name.
Papago.
Papago Go Life Smart Scale. Shannon, way away.
Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Morse for Before You Buy, and this is the Papago Go Life Fit Smart Scale. Yay! This thing costs $80 on Amazon or other places online, and it's basically a Bluetooth weight scale for up to 4 different people. And it'll measure whether in kilograms or pounds, so you can use it no matter where you are or whatever you choose to use it with. I should also mention that it has this thing called a pregnancy reader on it as well, so if you are pregnant and you want to weigh the differences in your weight during your trimesters, you can do that too with this. Kind of cool for you ladies out there. Now, this works with the Go Life Fit app, and that's the main reason why I wanted to check this out. This application is set up in English for whenever you want to set up your actual account with it. You'll just plug in things like your name, your current weight, whether you're male or female, and things of that nature, so it can figure out and give you a relative example of your setup on your application. However, if you try to set this up on the website though, it's in Chinese. So unless you have some kind of translator application, you should probably do it in the app because I can't read Chinese, so I had issues with that. The app is very easy to use, however, it's all in English, luckily, and the setup within the app is very, very simple. It'll sync manually with the scale every time you decide to use the scale, so unfortunately you do have to have your phone somewhere within reach whenever you turn on the scale and weigh yourself, and you have to move down and sync the app manually every time you want it to update because it's updated over Bluetooth. With the Bluetooth setup, I found that it was relatively simple. I just had to do about 3 clicks within the application to actually get it to set up and to sync with it. However, whenever the scale turns off, it disconnects and you have to resync. That can get kind of annoying. Now, you can hide the scale readings on the scale if you do want to set up your account with 4 different people. So luckily, you don't have to show everyone your weight every time you get on the scale, just in case you don't want to. In the app, you can view your weight target, and your BMI with the scale. Now, if you do have the Care Smart Band with this as well from Papago, you can view steps, your distance, your calories, and also your sleep time. Now, on the back of this, it's very easy to actually charge it and get it all set up. It only takes 4 AA's, and it lasted my entire week of testing. And now for my pros and cons. First off, it is a very accurate scale, which is unfortunate for some of my friends who tested it for me. It is a very easy to use application for all your smartphones, and it does have that 4-person memory, which enables you to use 4 different people in memory, and that's pretty cool. I do like that. It also has a guess mode, which is nice if you don't want to memorize somebody's weight. On the con side though, manual syncing is really annoying. I wish it was just an automatic sync from point A to point B, my smartphone. Also, you do need the Smart Band for a lot of the application's uses, and the setup on the website is still in Chinese, and the application's English, but what if I wanted to set up my account on the website? That's kind of a pain. So is this a buy, try, or a don't buy? I was gonna give it a try, but I'm gonna have to say don't buy. They need to update their website, and they still have some issues with the syncing capabilities. It should be automatic. I shouldn't have to do it manually every single time I want to weigh myself and want the application to update. Again, this is Shannon Morse, and this is the Papago Go Life Fit Smart Scale.
Okay, don't buy for the Papago. Thank you, Shannon Morse. Snubs! Look at that. I got this from a company in Australia called the Threadsmiths at threadsmiths.com. This is now we've seen, you've heard the word hydrophobic?
I have.
We've seen hydrophobic clothing before. That is clothing that resists water. But I mean, anything can be hydrophobic. It can be made out of rubber, no problem. This is 100% cotton. But some sort of weird nanotechnology. They swear that this t-shirt, which sells for just under $50 on the threadsmith.com, will resist anything. And, well, there's only one way to review it, and that's for me to put it on and get squirted. And you know what I thought? By the way, let me just read this so that you understand here. They call this the Cavalier.
Ooh.
It's 100% cotton, and it incorporates a lotus leaf-inspired nanotechnology. Don't the lotus leaves, like, curl up?
Yeah, well, I think you could drop water on them and they beat up.
They go, whoop.
Yep.
That completely repels dirt and liquids, leaving the surface of the fabric crisp, dry, and without stains. They call it water-fearing nanotech.
Hydrophobic.
Water-fearing.
Right.
You're so smart.
How do you wash it?
You put it in the washer, nothing happens. All right.
Yeah, you don't need to wash it.
The hydrophobic technology in the past has been synthesized as a spray-on application, but that's potentially carcinogenic.
I have a plunger that's hydrophobic.
Right. You demonstrated that,
yes.
and it worked, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, I think now you showed that on the Giz. We're gonna give you this tape, and you can show.
Right,
Dick.
perfect.
Yeah. And in fact, maybe later you could plunge me. We'll see what happens.
Right.
The patented technology, free of carcinogens, safe for regular wear.
Toilet water on you. See what happens.
Oh. Okay. So what I thought we'd do is we're not going to do it in here because I don't want to get stuff all over. Say again? Oh, I didn't do an ad yet. Okay, well, let's do the ad for Smart Things.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put
that was quite a tease.
Then I'm going to put this on, and Lisa's going to squirt me. But I thought we'd make this more interesting. It's going to be, which is more hydrophobic, my head or this shirt? Okay?
Okay. Can I put money on one?
Yeah. Well, we'll take bets in a bit. First, I want to tell you about this. This is great. This is Smart Things Technology. These guys, in fact, they announced a new hub. I'm so excited at Samsung. Smart Things was a Kickstarter project at CES, a Samsung booth at CES. It was a Kickstarter project that raised money for the hub. The hub was, the whole idea was, there are lots of different ways to automate your home, but nothing talks to anything else. Smart Things, the hub, becomes the hub for everything, for your Wemos, for your Hues, for your Sonos, for your Nest, everything all together. Plus, Smart Things makes, I think, the widest range of sensors. This is the Smart Power Outlet. A lot of companies now are just playing catch up with Smart Things. Smart Sensor, the moisture sensor, motion sensor. So what you can do is go to smartthings.com, and we're going to get you 10% off any of their home security or solution kits. The home security kit's that kind of is self-explanatory. It'll protect your house with cameras and lights and everything. I like the solution kits, though, because this is a great way to start to start with home automation, water detection, lighting automation. They focus on a task and give you the tools you need to do that. But always you get the hub, and the hub can then be expanded past that to do everything else. It is very, very clever. And because of their association with Samsung, Samsung showed some appliances that are going to work with the SmartThings hub too. So this is really getting bigger and bigger, and the new hub is very exciting. Anyway, I want you to visit smartthings.com/twit and use the offer code TWIT10. You can get started on either a solution kit or a security kit and get 10% off plus free shipping within the U.S. smartthings.com/twit. It's like a CES coming to you. All the things that we've been promised for so long about home automation actually work now, thanks to SmartThings. Really a great idea. All right, it's time for me to strip down.
Okay.
Get the ketchup and mustard ready. I'm going to put on the Cavalier. $48, I think, U.S. It's $60 Australian. And I think we need to do this outside, because if I did this inside, I think we'd stain the carpet. Although, I got to say, I think the carpet's hydrophobic. If you saw what happened at New Year's Eve, I can't believe this is stain-free.
The carpet's afraid of something in here, at least.
We had people come in and work all day the next day to clean that up. All right, so I'm going to get my microphone. Where'd my microphone go? I had it here a second ago. There it is. All right, I'm switching over to the handheld. Can you hear me now? Yeah. All right. And I think I should disrobe. A little bit, anyway.
It's not mine.
Not on camera? All right. I'm gonna strip down a little bit because I want to.
Are you gonna take off the T-shirt underneath?
No, I'll keep the T-shirt underneath on because it's cold out there.
Well, that's okay.
All right, we're gonna go outside. And you're gonna squirt me, Lisa?
I guess I'm squirting you.
All right. I'm gonna take off the earphones. I don't want to get ketchup and mustard on my earphones. Is this what we're gonna use? Sriracha, ketchup, and mustard. All right.
Why?
Why? Because it's hydrophobic.
All right.
You can't test this thing. Come on out.
Sriracha will stain like you know what.
No. Yours is leaking.
Sriracha is a big stainer. Worse than ketchup? Worse than mustard?
Well, it certainly stings in the eyes.
All right. No, I have some special
You have them with
corrective lenses with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Here, take that. All right. I'll leave the label in case it doesn't work, then we can send it back.
Right.
I think they want it back.
I think that'll be the best idea.
What? They don't want this back.
No, they don't want it back.
Why would they want it back? Why are you leaving the label on?
No, it's all right. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now remember,
And you couldn't wear black pants with this?
I'm going to lean forward.
Right.
And that's really going to help, right?
Don't pre-soak me. What are you talking about, pre-soak me?
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go with the Cavalier. Actually,
Oh wait, now what am I supposed
are you
to
going to
use?
squirt me?
I think we're all going to squirt.
Try to avoid my pants.
Let's give it
Get
a...
a good shot.
Ready?
Get a good shot here. Wow, it goes straight off.
goes
Okay.
straight off.
How about some mustard?
Okay, we got it. This is
Yeah,
fresh
put some on my head,
mustard.
too.
Oh, gosh.
Well, we're going to
Just
see.
some ketchup. Just some ketchup on the head.
We're going to see
Okay.
if it works. Which is more hydrophobic, my head or my T-shirt? Anthony Nielsen on there.
Okay, here we
ahead.
go.
All right.
More. Squirt. There you
no,
go.
are we gonna-
Okay,
really?
sriracha sauce.
Okay, no.
All right, all right. Okay, how about a
Okay.
little sriracha?
Here comes the
It's
siracha.
spicy. I've got my eye protection.
Oh my
There are
God.
people gathering on the street. Oh, that
That's
feels.
enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right, now
Now what do we do?
Here.
the question
Do I
is:
wanna know?
is it soaking in? And you know what? I can tell you right now, I feel it. So I think it might be, but let's rinse
ahead.
it off and
Okay.
see. First, start with my head.
Oh.
Start with my head. Is it coming off my head completely?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the head hydrophobic.
No more on the head.
I think the head's clean. Now, is it coming? Look, it's sluicing right off. Actually, it is.
It is.
Oh my God, it works. The water's a
Yeah,
little
it's
cold.
a little yellow though.
Keep going. Keep going.
I think the sriracha stained it too.
Sriracha is notorious for staining.
And so is
We got. Look at you. Got to get this. Chad is pumping so that we get more pressure. All right, try my pants because it got on. Now these are not hydrophobic pants. Did it come? See, it comes off my pants fine. So
Are you going straight
The real question is,
what the hell is different in the T-shirt from the pants?
look at how the water is beating, and now you can just brush
It is
that
beating.
off.
Now
And-
is it dry?
And it's dry.
No, it's not. You're such a
Well,
liar.
okay, this where water was shot at it, but like,
my tummy is not dry.
let's like just your.
All right.
See how that's just dripping off.
Threadsmiths.com. So it's somewhat
It's hydrophobic, right? So see how
that is kind of cool.
It's like a
but it's not completely not staining because some of the stain did present.
Right. We were also using a jet of water to squish it into your
Well, I'll tell you what,
shirt.
we'll take it home and wash it. But there you go. The pros and the cons. The con's a little expensive at $48 for a cotton t-shirt. The pro, it's natural cotton. It's not any special synthetic material. I made this out of rubber to be hydrophobic. So it's actual cotton. Feels very comfortable, stretchy, fits well. Try, don't buy. I got to say, at $48, it doesn't seem to have done much better than my regular old non-hydrophobic pants. I'm going to have to say, probably do not buy. Sorry about that. Hey, I want to thank our reviewers, Carly Perkins, who joined us, Snubs, Chad Johnson, and who else? Padre, Father Robert Ballister from Vegas. Thank you for being here. We do Before You Buy every Tuesday around about 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can watch while we do it, see most of the show, but the whole show is always available at twit.tv/BYB and on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BeforeYouBuy. We even put individual reviews like this. Actually, you know what? I think it's mostly gone. Now, see the sriracha really staying there. youtube.com/BeforeYouBuy. Don't forget, email byb@twit.tv if you'd like to get us to review a product or have some thoughts about the products we've reviewed. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Remember, you got to watch before you buy.